We need to combat institutional racism from top to bottom, and we need major, major reforms in a broken criminal justice system in which
combat institutionalized racism. Combat institutionalized racism. Now, how are you going to do that exactly without massively expanding the size of the federal government? How are you going to do it? The only way to do that is to blow up the size of the federal government. Not to mention the civil liberty violations that would come of it. But beyond that, you know, I reject this idea that this country has institutionalized racism. And you can call me racist for thinking that, whatever. I don't care anymore. I really never did care. I don't believe this country has racism in its DNA. I don't believe we're a country that's full of hate and bigotry and racism. I don't believe that's what America is all about. So this whole talk about institutionalized racism and all the cops are racist and all this other crap, I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm not saying racism doesn't exist. It exists on all ends. There's racism against whites. There's racism against blacks. There's always going to be instances of racism. But in general, to say that this country has institutionalized racism is preposterous. And to suggest that you're actually going to try to combat this thing is even more preposterous.